Chinese military has reportedly developed new technology that improves the performance of high-energy laser systems.
That they were investing heavily in the counter space capabilities to deny us the use of our satellites. Is now they've built this, what we called a kill web. But in essence, it's a space-enabled targeting set of constellations.
What China is building is an infrastructure in space that will be able to see and kill anything that flies above the tree.
"400 hours, Zulu time. High above the Earth, a single beam of light, invisible and silent, strikes its target. There is no explosion, no debris field, just darkness. On the ground, the weapon that has defined American military supremacy for 30 years has just been rendered blind. The next Pearl Harbor will not happen at sea or in the air. It will happen 500 miles above our heads, executed by a weapon that can cripple our nation without firing a single bullet. This is the specter of space-based laser warfare. Welcome back to Global Strategic Analysis. Today, we are not discussing a distant theory. We are decoding China's rapidly accelerating program to weaponize space. We will analyze the technology behind their directed energy weapons and reveal the terrifying strategic implications of a world where America's eyes in the sky can be shut permanently. For decades, American power has been built upon a foundation of orbital dominance. Our way of war is inextricably linked to a constellation of more than 1,000 military and dual-use satellites. These are our eyes, our ears, and our nervous system. The Global Positioning System provides pinpoint accuracy for everything from smart bombs to troop movements. Our reconnaissance satellites give us unparalleled intelligence, seeing what our adversaries try to hide. Our communication satellites create a seamless network, linking a soldier on a distant hilltop to the Pentagon in real time. We built this celestial architecture for a peaceful domain. We treated space as the ultimate high ground, a sanctuary from which we could watch over the world, untouchable. This created an Achilles heel of galactic proportions. Our greatest strength became our most profound vulnerability. Our military is now critically dependent, some would say addicted, to these fragile, multi-billion-dollar assets flying in predictable paths, completely undefended. We created a glass jaw, and our rivals have spent the last 2 decades building a fist to shatter it. And this is China's fist. While the world focused on their aircraft carriers and stealth jets, Beijing was looking higher. Under the direction of the People's Liberation Army's new aerospace force, a branch established in April 2024 to streamline their space warfare efforts, they are aggressively pursuing a suite of anti-satellite, or ASAT, weapons. This is not the crude, debris-creating kinetic missile they tested in 2007. This is far more sophisticated and far more dangerous. A high-energy, space-based directed energy weapon. A laser cannon in orbit. Instead of a physical impact, it delivers a crippling dose of pure energy. Lower power lasers can be used to dazzle or temporarily blind the sensitive optical sensors of our spy satellites, rendering them useless for critical intelligence gathering. But as power levels increase, a challenge Chinese scientists are rapidly overcoming with breakthroughs in cooling and power generation, these weapons enter a new realm. Higher energy lasers can permanently burn out sensors, effectively killing the satellite. And at the highest power levels, they could physically damage critical components like solar panels and communication arrays, turning a billion-dollar asset into a piece of space junk. It's a silent, instantaneous, and terrifyingly precise weapon. So what does a weapon like this mean for the global balance of power? It means the very foundation of the American military is at risk. Imagine a conflict over Taiwan. In the opening hours, before any shots are fired on Earth, a coordinated attack begins in orbit. A squadron of Chinese ASAT platforms targets key U.S. satellites. Our GPS network is degraded. Our high-bandwidth communication relays are disabled. Our premier spy satellites are blinded. The result is catastrophic. U.S. forces are plunged into a pre-digital darkness. Aircraft carriers lose their long-range eyes. F-35 pilots lose critical data links. Command and control across the entire theater collapses. We would be deaf, dumb, and blind. China wouldn't need to sink our fleet if they can simply unplug it from the network that gives it life. This is what U.S. Space Force Chief of Space Operations, General Chance Saltzman, meant when he testified in April 2025 that China has developed a comprehensive arsenal to deny, degrade, or destroy our satellites at will. This technology is the ultimate expression of China's A2AD strategy. It's no longer just about keeping ships and planes at bay. It's about creating a total information blackout for any force attempting to intervene in their sphere of influence. According to the 2025 Annual Threat Assessment from the U.S. intelligence community, state adversaries are actively developing weapons to disable vital U.S. systems in space. China is leading this charge, not just with ground-based lasers, but by pursuing the holy grail of orbital platforms that can strike any satellite at any time without warning. And Beijing is not stopping at simply blinding satellites. The next generation of these weapons will be even more powerful, capable of delivering enough energy to physically vaporize smaller satellites or inflict catastrophic structural damage on larger ones. We are seeing Chinese research into relay mirrors in orbit, which would allow a powerful ground-based laser in mainland China to be bounced off a satellite to attack U.S. assets on the far side of the planet, holding our entire constellation at risk. The ultimate vision is a network of orbital battle stations, integrated with AI for autonomous targeting, creating a persistent and undeniable layer of space control. This is not just a defensive shield, it's a platform for offensive action, a tool to ensure that in any future conflict, China alone has access to the ultimate high ground. In short, the Sunburn Snare is more than just a new weapon. It is a strategic dagger pointed at the heart of the American way of war. By developing the ability to neutralize our space assets, China is creating the capability to win a war before it even begins on Earth, achieving a decisive victory through strategic paralysis. The war for the 21st century may not be fought with soldiers or ships, but with photons and orbits. The silent, empty vacuum of space is the new contested domain, and the nation that controls it will control the future of conflict on this planet. What do you think? Is a resilient, defended satellite network the answer? Or must the U.S. develop its own offensive space capabilities to ensure deterrence? Let us know your strategic analysis in the comments below. If you found this report critical to understanding the threats of our time, please hit the like button and subscribe to Global Strategic Analysis. Your support is vital as we continue to expose the challenges that will define our future. Stay informed, stay vigilant,